On the 23rd of November 2022, we have a new moon in the sign of Sagittarius, and this is a collective message for everyone. So on the 23rd, we have this new moon, and it's giving us an opportunity. We've just come out of eclipse season. It started in October and it went into November. On the 25th, we had a solar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio, and on the 8th of November, a lunar eclipse, full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. And eclipse seasons can be quite challenging. It's a heavy energy. We have to see what we need to let go of, and it can bring a lot of changes to our lives. Now, we are offered this beautiful sense of hope and renewal with this new moon that is coming along, where we can be optimistic and see the opportunities and the new ways that we can move forward. Sagittarius is optimism. It is joy. It is the energy of adventure. Wanderlust is the energy when we think Sagittarius. It's about learning through experience and integrating what we have learned in order to move forward. It gives us wisdom and a sense of hope. It seeks freedom and independence. And that's the energy of Sagittarius, the positive energy of Sagittarius. The negative aspects can be arrogance, know-it-all. These are my beliefs, I'm not shifting them. So see where within yourself that you have these energies, or if you see it coming off of others, know that this is fire energy and we're going to be in fire season. We are in Sagittarius season. So people are quite motivated along with yourself about the ways in which they see the opportunities in which they can move forward. We all are feeling this energy. How you can utilize it is to manifest what you truly want to bring into your life. Love, wealth, a new sense of direction, a higher sense of education, a point of taking a trip, a destination, learning through experience, meeting different people. What do you want to bring into your life? Now, in Sagittarius energy, we can shoot off our arrows into many different directions. Sagittarius is the archer, it's the image of the centaur. So remember that. You are supposed to focus and shoot off your arrow exactly where you want to go. If you start shooting off your bows and with your arrows into many different directions, this becomes very confusing. And then it's like, oh, I want to do this, but I ended up doing that, but I didn't complete this, and I'm all over the place. So focus. Focus on what you want to do and go forward with it. There's optimism and joy and a sense of hope and renewal with this energy. It's a blessing with this new moon. It's blessing us. Let's remember that Sagittarius is ruled by the sign, the planet Jupiter. So that is expansion, growth, luck, opportunities, all these energies coming to us now. Now, this energy of Sagittarius is also in trine to Chiron retrograde in the sign of Aries. And it is helping us heal old wounds, anything that we felt stuck in the essence of like, I wasn't good enough. Aries is independence as well, taking charge, leading. And with Chiron there, it's the wounds where we feel that we can't do those things. And this energy of Sagittarius is showing you that you can, right? Your sense of hope and renewal is being restored with this energy. Now it is an opposition because we have the sun in Sagittarius offering us opportunities, see the light, see the way forward, the new moon emotionally connecting us to a new beginning with the ways in which we want to grow and expand. Mercury, our mind, freedom in thought, new ideas that offer us opportunities. And Venus, the passion reignited within us in Sagittarius. But it is an opposition to Mars retrograde in the sign of Gemini. And Gemini is now in Mars in retrograde, and that can, especially on Mars retrograde, it can make us feel like we're running flat. Mars is where we take action, right? It's where we get up and go. We know what we want to do, and this is what we're going to do. But it's in retrograde, and it's creating this opposition to these energies that are coming towards us. So you can feel stuck, you can feel frustrated, especially by the details. You might think that, especially like you didn't think things through. Communication from others, especially, can work on you and trigger you during this time. Gemini is a communication energy. This is where the words are saying at us can be too harsh, or people are being more aggressive in tone. Information, gossip, rumors, all of that kind of energy can come through, especially with this new moon, and that can bring in frustration, or you didn't see information properly. because this Mars retrograde in Gemini is in square to Neptune in the sign of Pisces. So that is where, and it's been going through this for a while, you know, because Mars went retrograde in the sign of Gemini in October, late October, 30th of October. So we've been going through this square with Neptune where it's, you know, where we're not seeing things clearly, where we're feeling confused, feeling a bit lost, feeling like, you know, I'm going with the flow of things, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to act upon. And it can also bring up deceit and illusion from others, especially with communication. So be aware of that. So we have all those wonderful opportunities that are coming with this new moon with Sagittarius. But remember, it's an opposition. Other people, situations outside of yourself that are opposing you, that make you feel frustrated, aggravated, irritated, annoyed. So our buttons can be pushed. And remember, I said that Sagittarius is a fire energy. And what happens with fire energy? When fire energy is around and when we're in that season, we feel the fire within us. We feel motivated, we feel passionate, but it can also make us quick to sometimes, you know, be angry. And Mars is the god of war in retrograde. So anything that you've been holding within yourself that you haven't voiced, or you've been, you know, not trying to rock any boats, can also make you feel that now's the time that you need to say what you need to say, because Mercury is in Sagittarius and it wants to shoot those words too. It wants to shoot out that energy. But we will be feeling a bit frustrated with that Mars retrograde. We will be feeling like, I don't know which way to move. The information coming through from either others, the information that you didn't see clearly, or the plans that you laid out, you didn't think it through, is making you wonder and question yourself. And that's where we can feel frustrated, especially with that square to Neptune. We feel a bit confused. We feel a bit lost. Am I doing the right thing? Which is the way forward? What should I do? Am I making the right choices? Am I acting in the right way? Am I taking action in the right way? What am I doing? So be aware of that. This is still a great new moon to manifest, to choose the direction you want to go into. Do not get so frustrated by the details, right? The devil is in the details. Do not get so caught up in the energy of what other people are saying too much. We can get caught up in the, and feel anxious by the words and things that other people are saying, knowing that this Mars retrograde is in square to Neptune in the sign of Pisces. You know, it's not really real at the time. And Mars, whenever it comes to any retrograde and being in retrograde, this is where we rethink things, redo things, relearn. Everything about it, it's a do-over ultimately. So don't be too hard on yourself if there's something you need to do over, or if you didn't see the small details or didn't see this information. Know that ultimately, you now know it. And Sagittarius is optimistic. It's telling you, get a higher perspective, see the wisdom in this, learn from this. Sagittarius energy is very much about learning. Learning, especially through experience, is so important, right? So don't get caught up. And you might even feel a lot more drained in energy because of the Mars retrograde. So when it comes to astrology, especially, there will be places where it's our strong points. Feeling motivated, feeling the need for freedom, feeling what you want to break free from and moving towards that, and seeing the opportunities and being optimistic about the situation and seeing what wisdom you can gain from it, where we can incorporate our higher selves, is the best way forward. But to get caught up too much, especially in other people, because it's an opposition, this Mars retrograde, other people, other sources, other information that's going to frustrate and just drain you out. Especially with that Mars retrograde, where you can feel completely physically exhausted, like we don't have the motivation. That's what that energy would do. If you get caught up in the situations outside of yourself, it is really going to drain your energy. Harsh words, people just saying things willy-nilly, will catch you off guard. And then you're just like, I just want to give up. No, don't. We need to be aware of these energies so we know what energies to play with, what energies to use and utilize for our highest good so we can move forward. And awareness is key. So when we know, okay, I'm hearing a bit of gossip, this person, I told them my idea and they're like shooting me down out of nowhere, and maybe I didn't see this information, or maybe I made the wrong choice and I acted too quickly. We are in a Mars retrograde and I made this choice. Don't be too hard on yourself. See the optimism and move yourself through the energy. Now, beautiful news. Like I said, the Sagittarius energy is ruled by Jupiter. And Jupiter on the 23rd of November is going direct in the sign of Pisces. Jupiter in Pisces offers protection. It offers opportunity. It offers, especially because that's the ruling planet of Sagittarius. And Jupiter loves to be in Pisces because it's co-ruled. Jupiter is ruled by Pisces along with Neptune. So these energies give us an opportunity and a saving grace. It gives us like, okay, even though things are frustrating me, maybe I acted too quickly, maybe this person acted too quickly, I need to remain protected. The Jupiter and Pisces energy is about protection from your outside world and the things going on around you. It's about connection to your higher self, your crown chakra, about, especially when we're talking about Pisces energy. Pisces energy is the energy towards oneself. It's about solitude. If you can spend this new moon manifesting, seeing what you want to do, looking at the details, not getting too frustrated, and not working too much with people outside of yourself and situations outside of yourself, and you go into this Jupiter and Pisces energy, because Pisces is about seclusion, it is about time out, it is about connecting to yourself, your higher self, in order to bring in these opportunities and knowing that you are protected during the changes and transformations that you want to bring into your life. We are dealing with mutable energies here. Mutable energy is about change. It's about being adaptable. It's about being flexible. So allow for the flexible energy to come through to you. If things are not working that way, know that you're being directed to a better way. Don't force it. Don't fight with it. Remember, Mars in Gemini wants to fight. Don't fight the situation and don't fight the people. And if people are fighting with you and wanting to push you in this direction, don't give in to that energy. This is a new moon. It's time to replenish our souls, to focus on the new way moving forward. And this new moon, being in Sagittarius, is about hope and renewal. It is about being optimistic and going with what brings you optimism, and not getting too scattered. Mars in Gemini retrograde, we can be too scattered. We took on too many things. We don't know, or we're communicating too much and not doing what we are saying, right? We have too many ideas. Focus, direct, and move forward. Focus on that arrow, like the archer Sagittarius, and shoot it in the direction that you want to go. Thank you so much for watching. A link is down below for appreciation of these videos, and there will be a link also available for bookings of readings.